Hey, hey, what's going on, guys? Give me a minute, it's like a pain in the ass to set everything up. Hey, hey, what's going on, guys? Alrighty. Let's go here. Yeah, yeah. I was missing the piece, the little microphone piece. I couldn't find the damn thing. Now I finally found it. All right. I did look at the master book. Um, I was checking that out. Literally mentions nothing about Phantom Pain, which is good. Or at least a little bit. How's the mic? Is it loud enough? Because the game to me is really loud. Yeah. Oh, when I put this on, because I went to start it up just to look at the master book before I did the stream, it will give you the notification as soon as it starts up that you got the new camo patterns and stuff. So, ooh, what's in the extras? Okay, mic is good. That's cute. Oh hell yeah!
Target locked. Commencing jump. Engaging shock units.
I think it's the boss that
Shock
does
output
these.
at maximum.
We should do it like that. It's scary as shit when it's like that. All right, without further ado, let's take a look at the similar to MGS4 Monster Hunter. I forgot that that's. Oh wow, so you can customize a lot of it now. That's cool. Attack, aim. Yep, similar to MGS4. I gotta turn that auto aim thing off because that is annoying. Or the auto aim switch. Good old days of put. Oh yeah, they were phenomenal. Oh look at this save system. It's like MGS4's. Oh shit, I hit. Here we go. Let me just make. Oh okay, so I don't have. My bad. I was just trying to see if there was like an options menu at the main screen. Okay, so shooter type. Hell yeah. New save. Yes. Damn, that was a quick save. One improvement they needed to make was being able to skip the logos in the game itself. Yeah. It's a shame. Ghost Babel should not have been a part of this, though. That should have been saved for Volume 3, which I'm pretty sure there will be a Volume 3. Yeah, peaceful, my ass. It literally says in the master book that he was running around capturing kids and turning them into child soldiers, which I'm glad it does, because it does finally give you some info exposing him for the villain he really was. Like, he needed to die, so. He went from hero to villain in like 10 years. I could see that, but like, to put 4 and Peace Walker in a Master Collection, like, that's. They should have just done that, and maybe put Rising with it. That way it's 3 big titles. It's Big Boss's best title, Solid Snake's biggest title. Wouldn't necessarily call it the best, but some do consider it the best. And it would be Raiden's best title. So it would at least give the 3 main characters their best title and biggest title in one collection. And then Portable Ops and the rest of it could have been in Volume 3. That wouldn't have been too bad. Yeah, it is kind of like that. It is kind of like that. It does have like the whole liberating Zanzibar land vibe to it. I can definitely see that. Hero to villain to gray. Oh, come on. Hey, how's it going, bud? I know it's been a long time. Hope you're doing good over there, too. I love how the consecutive CQC in this goes on forever. Like, you can get 12 good ones in a row. I think my record is 12. That's a good point. That is definitely a good point. I did like him being the hero the way he was in Portable Ops, because you felt for him more towards the end. Like, he had been betrayed for the last time in the end of Portable Ops. And so it's kind of like, that was a better...
Wanna go around?
That was a much better way of doing it. Oh, hell yeah. Hello. Get your ass up. I can still double tap. Hell yeah. You're damn right.
First priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends
Yeah, he
on
definitely
where you are
wanted.
looking and how
He wanted to
fast you can
control
identify your
basically
target.
every war,
Therefore,
every
you must
battlefield,
first master moving your line of
which
sight.
was also Liquid's plot,
To
and
move your line of sight, use the camera stick.
Ocelot
Now, when
used
I
that
give you an
to
order, look in
manipulate
that
the
direction.
Patriots.
Look up.
Look up.
Good. Look down.
Hello.
Good. You should be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
Yeah, I saw that. You know,
Okay.
somebody said that. It's like
Next we'll check
at
your
no
left
point
and
was a
right.
combat medic a
Look
damn.
Good. Look left.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
You should be familiar with
No
the left
comment
and
on
right
that other than
controls
it's
now.
bullshit.
Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay. You can change the controls anytime in options.
This shit's so annoying.
Go with the
They'll be
method
trying to
that works
link
best for
him
you.
into everything.
Next, I'll explain how to change stances.
The problem
If you
is that
just
Venom's
stand there
character
like an
actually
idiot in
comes
front
from
of an
Ghost
enemy,
Babel.
you might as well
It comes
kill
from
yourself
Viper.
now.
He
At
has the
times,
same
you will need
bionic
to get
arm,
low
and
to
he
avoid
switches
detection.
bionic arms
You
in the
have
game
three
too.
stances. Stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is
Well, the
that
good thing
clear?
about this is that when it comes to that master book and when it comes to a database, it still keeps it to where, you know, he survived from the Snatcher Project,
Next, we'll work on
which
your
turned him into
movement.
half man,
Use the
half
move
cyborg.
stick to move
So you
around.
don't
Tilt
have
it
to
a little
follow
walk
or
slowly.
subscribe to
Tilt
the
it
whole
further to
Phantom Pain
right.
thing. You could
Decide
just
which
think of
to
that
use
as like
based
a
on your situation.
cool
Remember that
spin-off
your
if you wanted to.
footsteps are
You don't
louder
have
in
to
running,
accept that
making you
as a
easier
canon
to
title.
discover. Be
You can still
careful.
stick to that's why Snake couldn't fight him in Metal Gear 2 with hand-to-hand, because you can't really punch RoboCop.
Good. Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way and for getting away when surrounded.
Yeah, all Phantom
You can
Pain
also
was
use
just a
it to jump over
direct
small
sequel to
ditches
this.
and other
It was meant to be
obstacles.
basically
To
a
roll,
remake of
tap the
Peace
crouch
Walker,
button while running.
from what I was
You
reading.
got that? Tap the crouch button while running. Don't forget it.
I got it. Over here.
That's it. Next, I will explain how to attack.
God, I
without
can't wait to
gunfire.
do some
You
verses.
may run into an enemy
Holy
unexpectedly.
shit.
You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still
We'll see
need
what
an
happens, but
effective
this year,
attack
hopefully I can do it.
One
We should be able to
well-placed
pull off
strike,
doing
and the
a
enemy won't know what
World
hit it.
Cup for 26.
To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go. I'm ready, boss.
Oh yeah, Peace Walker had a lot. So much shit.
Fine work, boss.
Like being able to
Next,
create
we're gonna
gifts
practice
and stuff
using
and
the
send it
stun
out to
rod.
people, the whole
Hitting
delivery
someone with the
system.
stun rod will shock them with a
You know,
1.5 million volts.
2 to 4
Anyone
player
on the
co-op.
receiving end of that is guaranteed guaranteed to be out cold.
The verses, everything was just
To use
badass
the
in this.
stun rod, press the aim button to ready it.
You could
then
also
press the
exchange
attack
staff
button.
members, so if
You'll
you
be
needed
glad to know
something,
we're
you could do
using
that.
mod stun rods for
That was
this
so
training
cool.
session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal.
Well, I might have to redeem
rod
myself
training.
because I came in second for the
Go.
24 World Cup, but we'll see. I mean, I'm okay with
That is incorrect, boss. Impressive, boss.
That's right. Stun
Now,
you
move on to
forever.
CQC.
But yeah, I might just host it this
CQC,
time.
or close quarters combat,
See how
refers
many
to
people get
engaging
in
an enemy
get in
battle
on it.
at very close
It'll be a
range.
2-on-2
It is
scenario.
a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are
Teams of
various
2.
CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it all for the first time. The first technique
Yeah, that's
is
kind of
throwing your
shitty.
opponent.
It should have at least been
To do
crossplay with this and
position yourself
Xbox. I
near your
just
opponent and press the attack button
that's
while you tilt the move
hey.
stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears.
Maybe it'll be an
Now,
add-on.
wait
Didn't
for
they
my
do that
command
with
and throw
Mortal
your
Kombat
opponent.
Legacy? Originally there was no crossplay, but now there is.
Fine work, boss.
Oh yeah.
Next, I'm going to teach you
So
how
that
to
still
restrain
works.
an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an
Yeah,
enemy,
Ground
and the
Zeroes was
bastard's
okay.
life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely
Apparently
pass
that
out.
was supposed to be
Something
part
keep
of
in
it.
mind. Let's begin.
But it ended up
To
being a
restrain
separate
your
thing
opponent,
because
hold down the attack button while
he
near
was
them.
going to have it as part of
Restrain your
the whole
opponent on my
Phantom Pain
command.
story.
Go.
But apparently that was
I'm ready,
supposed to be
boss.
an original ending for Peace Walker. Was Ground Zeroes essentially.
That is incorrect, boss.
Get up. Okay, so at least that still works.
That is incorrect, boss.
Let me try this again.
Boss, you have to press the attack
Oh
button while
yeah,
next to
that
your
still works.
opponent.
You see that little combo I just did right there? So imagine this in online play. You slam somebody,
That is
instant
incorrect,
stun
boss.
rod. You will stun that ass permanently.
That
Oh
is incorrect,
god.
boss.
I just taught you something right there.
Fine work, boss. Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the move stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my
Damn
command.
right.
Go.
I'm ready, boss.
I hope you are.
That is incorrect, boss. Fine work, boss. Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents. You can
So at
also
least
take
that
out a
still
group of
works.
enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the move stick to throw them. By tilting the move stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them. On my command, restrain and then throw your opponent.
I'm ready, boss.
That is incorrect, boss! 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 Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
That is incorrect, boss! That is incorrect, boss! Next. Fine work, boss! All right! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here?
Yeah, I had
Anyone
to-
who feels like getting
I
their
had to
ass
get all
kicked,
excited over
step
that for no
forward.
reason.
Don't hold back,
I
boss.
gotta experiment to make sure that
When
all
you're
the
surrounded by
CQC
multiple
things that I used to
enemies,
do
you'll
can
have
still
to
work
take
on
them
this, so
one after
that
the
wasn't
other.
bad.
To do it, simply
You can
press
still
the
slam
attack
somebody
button
while
again
restraining
while
them,
throwing
and then
the current
CQC
enemy.
somebody else,
Just be sure
or
to
you can
wait
just
for
throw
the
them into him
icon
like
to appear.
he's making you do.
Go.
Dude, I'll slam the shit out of that teacher. Hello. Nice.
Fine work, boss! Again! Go!
Again.
I'm ready, boss.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic! And stop! That's it for
Man,
today!
stop.
Thank you, boss!
Well, this still looks the same as it did on the Xbox. Like for like 14 years, this was available to buy the HD version of Peace Walker on the Xbox Store. I have it on my Series S still, and this looks no different than that. So,
What's
but
going on,
at least I have it on the PS5, so I don't really mind.
got guests. Time to move.
Yeah, you didn't really get to use it like,
I brought him. Made sure we
I don't know, like you really didn't see anything or have any opportunity of using it. I don't know, to its max like that, unless you did the whole recruitment or if you somehow got yourself pinned
But in
by a lot of
revolution,
people.
doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Yeah, that's honestly, I think it's just because they ran out of ideas. They had no clue what to do. Like they're sitting on a gold mine, still sitting on a gold mine, and just have nothing. Trying to zoom in to see if I can pick up anything.
Here.
Yeah, it's like laziness and lack of marketing, really.
I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
And really, they kind of screwed the pooch with Delta. Like that should have been released
What brings a
in
distinguished scholar
24.
from the Costa Rican government to
So that way, it was a 20-year anniversary of Snake Eater, but
Comes from Costa Rica's
is
University for
who
Peace.
knows where the hell their mindset is.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're
Yeah.
not ours.
Well, he was also like an asshole at this point.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels?
I mean, I know it says high res, but
No.
I mean this
They don't appear to
it
be
still looks
rebels.
the same
They're
as the
far too
Xbox.
organized.
Still looks the same as my Series S, because it's also kind of like a 4K.
The authorities in
upgrade
San
on its
Jose
own.
claim it's a multinational security firm hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload. Where'd they get that kind of cash?
By the shipload.
I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
Let's see.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the U.S. And your government can't just give them boot.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Damn, pause. Should have
Japan's
put a stun rod in her
constitution
eye
has
right
something
there.
similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology.
Own Cuba just unofficially. This was
Please, you
this was
must
during
drive
that
them out of our
whole
defenseless country.
oh, what the hell?
Come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
It's in Ground Zeroes
So,
about the whole
you
prison,
wanna hire us?
Guantanamo Bay.
Yes, as our deterrent.
So it kind of was.
We
Yeah,
can't
it was
afford
trying
pay
to.
large,
Yeah.
it's true. But we can offer you this: a forward operating base, an offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The governments agreed to cooperate, unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do. Hold it.
Oh, you stop it over there.
Dogs of war.
FOB's
Is that
mentioned.
right? Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state. No, we've only left our countries behind.
We're an army without a
Please,
border.
you must help us. If your suspicions are true, force isn't going to do any good. You'll have to
Which is
find
true.
a
They never said that they
political
weren't a state,
solution. The government's hands are tied.
right? MSF was always supposed to have its own sovereignty. Just like Zanzibar land. Zanzibar land was officially recognized as a sovereign country. It was just
I'm not here on their behalf.
a nation of mercenaries.
So, what are you doing here? For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight,
No, Roy is definitely a better friend. He didn't want any of that to happen.
this is my student. She came to me to study peace.
Yeah, Campbell tried to... I have a feeling they should have done something better. They should have done... I think a Gray Fox story that takes place before the first Metal Gear should have happened. Because I guarantee Roy Campbell
It's Japanese for
would
peace.
have tried to get in between all this. Because he was the XO at the time. Roy Campbell was the XO of Foxhound during that whole time.
They've got
And
a
then
supply pool
after Outer Heaven,
Limon.
he became the official CO of Foxhound. And then when after the fall of Zanzibar land, they disbanded Foxhound.
While searching for a lost friend. She was captured.
Yeah,
She's
they
only
were.
a child.
They definitely were.
16 years old.
Like Miller, all he was just a survival instructor at Foxhound. He wasn't even
Somehow
anybody.
she managed to escape.
I shouldn't even do this. You know what it's gonna do. Yeah, that.
God.
You always gotta.
Fana. Her mother died when she was small. She lost her grandparents.
For no reason, just have a teenager standing there in her bikini underneath of that.
Like no other.
My name
I was
is
just curious if that would go away, but it didn't. It's like, leave it to
Peace
Kojima.
is my one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry.
Just put a stun
We know
rod in her
who you
eye.
are, Big Boss. That is why we've come.
Yeah. What was the point of that? Was she injured? No, it was just something goofy you could do with the camera. You could just certain scenes you could zoom it in, like you could do it to Amanda and Cecile when you first see them. You just zoom it in, and it's like you see through their clothes. Kind of like the survival viewer of Eva. I do see a little bit difference right there. That was a little bit different the way you come in. Because it's like it zooms in from behind you. So I think that was their whole, oh, this is a high resolution now.
Commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also,
And he did
make
want to
sure
make
no
it to
one else
where
can listen
you
in.
could do,
Snake, are you clear
where
on
you
the
could
controls?
crawl, but it was just
Take
too
a
much
minute
to add to
refresh
this.
your memory. Use the move stick to move. Use the
Okay,
camera
cool.
stick
So
to
R1
adjust
is how
your
you
view.
cycle. L1 is how you cycle. Let's
To change your settings,
hold it to do
open the menu.
this.
There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off a round or two. Tilt the move stick
Well,
left
wait a
or
minute.
right while holding the weapon window button to switch weapons.
I have to do this. We have to cycle this. 3 shot. There you go. Oh, master volume. How about that? Aim assist, no. Auto, or wait a minute. I think that was for that. Auto aim, off.
Ready your
let's-
weapon with the aim button, then press the attack
oh
button to
god, that
fire.
is way too slow. I'll see what 7 looks like.
How about a little shooting practice? Try hitting a coconut.
Yeah, let's do a little shooting practice, Miller. You stand out here on the beach,
Select
and I'll
equipment
aim for
by
your
tilting the
glasses.
move stick left or right while holding the item window button. To check your
Wow,
map,
man, that
open
is
the menu.
slow. Can I change that? That's a shame. It's just those, huh? So like this camera I can make go fast, but I
M16
can't make this go
standard assault
faster.
rifle, capable of rapid fire.
That sucks. Okay, circle reload. So it does have MGS4's 4 stuff.
Perfect. The over-the-shoulder view allows you to aim with a high degree of precision. Body part targeting correction will automatically
Not
shift your
bad.
aim to hit nearby body parts. If you want to change the aim
Um,
settings, take a look under options. Hitting an enemy's vital points can bring them down with a single shot.
nice.
You can also intentionally avoid lethal shots. Say if you just want to slow the target down.
Get in there. I'm gonna be real. Pauses, double agent twist, never made sense. No, I'm
Gotta
with you on
thank
that
for
one.
agreeing to this, Snake. Man,
She
am I
was
glad to be outta
tortured. I
here.
guess you were there.
Finally, we can leave
Well,
all that crap in San Geronimo
she was
behind.
tortured in Ground
Break
Zeroes.
into
This,
the mercenary business for real.
the whole zooming in on our body was just a perverted thing for him to do in this game. But yeah, it did. Yeah, it's just her whole. I really didn't care for her character, to be honest. Like this game could have been okay without her.
Come on, Snake.
Like
This
you could have
be
kept it
good
as a
for us.
double cross
They're
with
willing to
just
give us an
Zadornov,
offshore
Zadornov, and
a place we can
you
finally
know
go
the whole
down
thing
some
with Hawk
roots.
Coleman.
This is our
and-
chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, Kaz. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business.
Yeah, it was her graduating as like a sleeper agent. Was the truth
Look,
behind it? Like he
it's
wasn't
not like we're
really
trying to
lying
start
the
a
whole
war
time.
here. All we need to do is
He just
find out
wasn't
who the
telling the full
security
truth.
company
Like, yeah,
really is.
Come on, Kaz.
she got those
It's pretty
from
obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
her schooling essentially.
Wait a sec.
I mean,
That
she
would
was a
mean-
sleeper agent.
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
God,
And see, like he didn't even want to deal with this shit either in the beginning. Because really, it was fucking Miller that got him roped into all this. Yeah. We need to expand. We need to become the war economy.
I was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss. That's just a code name the CIA made up. Then perhaps I should call you John. I don't have a name. Stop using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center? Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state. You think America's just gonna let that happen? Certainly not. After all, the CIA
Yeah.
is already...
Well, don't forget, it's like
And that's the armed group inside Costa
the
Rica.
way
Precisely.
the way Zero's proxies work. Like Zero's control infiltrated even the White House. So a lot of the decisions that was made in there was really ultimately made by the Patriots. And then when the AI became a thing, which that one technically started in the 70s, but I don't think it actually became into effect until about like the earlier mid 80s. Then it was making like full control, full decisions of what was happening in the United States. So really, like, all this has been blamed on Zero in the lore, because what he did had control of the Pentagon and the White House. And he also controlled other countries' governments by doing it too. And that's how he created all these proxy wars all over the Middle East, all over Africa. And
What about her? That was all just an act.
it's all linked to Zero and his damn proxy AI.
You mean her words about peace? She was captured.
And there's a lot of money to be made in war. Just
my KGB affiliation.
none of us
from
benefit
her.
off of it, but
Sob story.
No, I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe
yeah,
this
it's like you have
was
to play those with the assumption that the AI already existed, but that wasn't even something that was heard of yet.
Perhaps they
Can you
heard
buy? Yeah, you
something
can buy
they should
4 and
have.
Peace Walker and Ghost Babel separately.
Cassette
But yeah, you had to play those
possibly
games
is
with the
their
assumption that
escape.
it was already in effect, even though we had no proof until
She says her
MGS4.
friend happened to record it by
And
accident.
this,
What is
yeah,
that?
A portable stereo.
it was just a
cassette
little
player,
too much.
the
Yeah.
first of its kind.
Ah, I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear.
Yeah. If you're going to wage war on somebody, at least be honest about it. And at least, if it's a war that's truly necessary,
Pass's friend was
at least be
researching
willing to
birds.
send your
She
own
went
kid
out
to
into
it,
the jungle to record
instead
bird
of calling
calls
for everybody else to send
stumbled
their
upon
sons.
this.
Never listen. Oh my God. Well, then you missed out on the Monster Hunter.
So what?
Some of it was good. A lot of it was good.
Now it gets interesting.
The cassettes in this.
I get rid of it. I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's on many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Boss, voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the boss.
Yeah.
What?
No, it was definitely
The other
cool to
hasn't
just
been
sit back and
identified.
like put it on in the
Female
background,
in her
and listen to
30s
these
with a British
cassettes.
accent.
They were good
The
scripts.
song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor?
1970. Why didn't he just say a year ago? This is 74. He didn't have to make it seem like it was 30 years ago in 1973. It was only a year before this.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side, and that you killed her under orders from the CIA.
Oh, damn it.
Passing her to become the hero known
Just
as
remember,
Big Boss.
you'll have to make sure that you don't want to burden yourself with that.
Well,
Because I don't know what it would be on its own.
will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country.
Like, if it's 20 for that, then yeah, that's pretty sweet. Really, if it's 20 for Peace Walker and 20 for 4, then you're paying $40 for 2 games that people would want. and you're only really truly paying $10 extra to get Ghost Fable.
I'll do it for
It's
the
20
girl.
for okay. So it's the same price that it has been for the last 14 years until Volume 2 was announced. That's crazy. The price never changed, just it being called a Volume 2 Master Collection version changed, and then having a master book to go with it. Loyalty to your country or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor?
There they are. CIA mercs. Snake,
Yeah, her line, her dialogue in that, saying that in 3 was pretty fucking sick, dude. That was...
This is a sneaking mission. Hide behind stuff. Take the long way around. Whatever it
Freeze!
takes to stay out of sight. Your gun is a last resort. It could just as easily kill you as save you.
You lied to me, Miller.
The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings.
Freeze, bitch. Hello.
The percentage in the upper right is your
Hello.
camo index. The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo
Hello.
index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
Oh, whoops, wait a minute. There should be a hidden item back down this way. Is it over the log? Oh, you ass. Grenade.
To press up against a wall, face it
Wait a
and
minute.
hit the action button.
Was the love box? I think the love box was back here. Okay, so do you want me to spoil the digital soundtrack for you guys? Because it's not what you think. I was looking at that earlier today too. It is not what you think. That is a slap in the fucking face. That is even more slap in the face than what they did in Volume 1. Aha, okay, cool. Another ration. I couldn't remember if that love box was here.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
I thought there was like a way I could just do that. Ah, anesthesia. Peace Walker is broken on... What do you mean, like it doesn't work? Holy shit, it had like a mini pause right there. I thought it was about to break on the PS5 as well. Alright. Yeah. Give me that. Why can't we be friends?
Keep your eye on what's left of your
Tons of
life gauge
reviews.
on the left of
Yeah.
the screen. To the right of that,
It's alright though,
your
like,
light gauge.
it's shitty that they keep doing that. I can only imagine what it's like on the Switch. I feel bad for those guys. But,
You'll recover faster crouching
when it
than
comes to, like, the
standing
Steam community, they will make shit to fix that, like, in less than 24 hours, I guarantee it. They were so on it when it came to Volume 1. Like, they even had the Crouch Walk mod on Snake Eater for Volume 1 on PC. Like, they had that shit fast. It was only, like, what, a few days? It'll be taken care of on Steam. But Switch, on the other hand, they're going to get so fucked. So for the digital soundtrack, it's 10 songs. 5 of them are from Peace Walker and 5 of them are from 4. The only song, or the only thing from Ghost Babel is the VR mission music. The VR mission music is at the main menu screen of the bonus content part. That's it. And Ghost Babel and that soundtrack is the only thing that's on there. So it's like, for bonus content, that's pretty bullshit. It's just 2 things. You know, at least the bonus content on Volume 1 was, you know, Metal Gear, Snake's Revenge, Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, and you had digital graphic 1, 2, and then the soundtrack. Like, that was a lot of shit. On this, it's just 2 things. And they're not even, you know, Ghost Babel's the only good thing about it. Get over here. I love that. Get your ass back down there. So if you get 4 on PC, Peace Walker on 5, you'll dodge the issues. Well, make sure that there's no issues with 4 though. 4 is going to be the real problem, because that is a huge game. And yeah. Like, you got to make sure there's no issues with 4 on PC. Because even as an emulator, there was like massive issues. So you don't want to screw yourself over twice there. There it is. Damn it. I could have swore it was in the beginning area.
You're looking for a 2-story
Oh.
building to the east.
Nice.
I know I saw something.
I'm in a box. Stupid question. There's no such thing as that. In Metal Gear 2, say if it ended, the next leader... Well, it is a decent question right there. If it ended there, what if Solid Snake, after beating Big Boss? I think what would have ended up happening is we would have had a Solidus Snake situation. The only difference is they would not have known how to stop Solid Snake, because he was kind of created to be that anti-snake. Like, he really is the true snake eater. He was even named by Zero. So I kind of think if Solid Snake, if that's what happened with him, that he took over, there would be no beating him. And Liquid would have just stayed jealous, because not only did he kill their father and ruin his chance of revenge, but then he ran the war economy better than Big Boss. But that's only if Solid Snake knew the truth. Knew the truth about Big Boss waging war against Zero. If he knew that, then he would have waged a war against the Patriots. Solidus would have wanted to join him, and Liquid would have wanted to step in all jealous and then gotten his head cut off. And Raiden wouldn't have been created. We wouldn't have had a Raiden.
Freeze! The cargo. Where's it headed? What is it?
Oh, if he was going to fight for peace, then yeah, hopefully he would know about, like, the Patriots and about Zero. But then again, it's still going to put us in the same situation where now he's got to wage war and proxy wars against Zero. Peace Walker, really? So it's like a PC emulation of Peace Walker rather than an HD version of it. Well, or is at least how it's being run. Okay. Yeah, he wouldn't want to fight the world. He just would want peace. Yeah. But the only problem with that is that he would still have to wage proxy wars in order to destroy Zero's proxies that he had all over the world. So he would still have to wage those same wars, just he wouldn't be trying to conquer anything. He would just be trying to, like, liberate all these places throughout the Middle East and Africa of Zero's proxies. It's it's like one of those, you know, it's like what Big Boss said, like, you know, the winner is really no different than the loser. The one that loses the battle is only liberated from the battlefield, but the one that wins will now face an existence of endless battle. So you're stuck in this lose-lose situation. It's a paradox, I guess you'd call it. Like, you're damned when you do and you're damned when you don't. Like, you have no other choice but to wage those wars. Metal Gear 2, after defeated Big Boss, he would tell Snake the truth. Okay, yeah, if he did that... God, that'd be crazy. If he did that, then that means Campbell would know the truth, and the United States would know the truth. And they would wage war with Zero. And Zero was in hiding. We don't know where he was hiding, but we know he was in hiding. And it would basically be Roy Campbell leading Foxhound with Solid Snake as, you know, that next same level as what Gray Fox was. He was the main infiltration specialist. He would be leading Foxhound and Solid Snake into a endless battle against Zero. That'd be pretty crazy. Which technically already took place. Because even MGS1, I mean, that was, you know, that was Liquid just trying to be the next big boss. MGS2 was Solidus waging war against Zero and his proxies.
I need better intel on the lay of the land.
But they ruined it.
The professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and...
When you liberate despite good intentions, you have the urge to conquer. Yeah, I just couldn't see, like, and you probably think that too, like, I just couldn't see Solid Snake, of all the snakes, having that same urge. Because at least he understood what these wars were and, you know, what they did. Like, he already had that kind of, like, conscientious objection even when he was 19 in the Green Berets in the Gulf War. So I don't think he would have let it get to him like that. He didn't have the same issues that Big Boss did, where he let so much things affect his decisions and get to him. Whereas Solid Snake was very, it has to be this way and that's it. That's why he had no real hard feelings about what he did to, you know, in Outer Heaven, in Zanzibar Land, Shadow Moses. Big Boss would have let it kind of like eat him up a little bit. Solid Snake didn't really let things like that get to him. He didn't care what the world thought about him. Which could make him even more dangerous than Big Boss in a way, because if he did go evil, he would just have like no sympathy for anything.
Repairs.
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. Looks like hell.
Konami's gonna put you... Well, it always happens on PC and Switch, unfortunately. Luckily, it didn't happen this time for PS5. However, I did not play MGS4 yet. So I don't know. I did open up Ghost Babel and check that out. It is so weird with those controls. I need to... I really don't like... I don't like the controls for Ghost Babel. It's just so goofy. And I mean, Ghost Babel was just a Game Boy game, so it really only had 2 buttons to use, but it's just weird how we've got all these buttons on this controller, but yet you want to keep 1 button equals 2 things. And it's like, dude, we've got all these buttons to use. Like... Miller, you belong in the mess hall. Useless. Oh. Alright. Oh, you know what I didn't get to make? I had a little thing set up for everybody. I was going to show you what staff to go for. I'll leave those in the waiting room. I was going to show you what staff to go after, how to properly read all this shit, because they all have, like, skills eventually when you get to that point. I was going to try to basically give you, like, a tutorial guide on the staff. I completely forgot to do that, though. Online manual. Well, that's new. Controller settings. When you write the fanfics, kind of made Outer Heaven and Big Boss broken and powerful with 5 PMCs. Even I had to urge to make Big Boss powerful, because oh yeah, absolutely. He should be overpowered. That's the way he should be, definitely. Let's see here, options. Oh, cutscene subtitles. Okay, good, I had them off. Active when it's held down. That one's a goofy one. We'll have to eventually get to that. But that'll be for co-op. Auto aim is off, yeah. I never liked that auto aim. Let's see how quick this thing saves. 68 positive reviews of 98, and 98 negative. And that's just for the Peace Walker. Oh, for 4. Okay, for 4 it's 186 positive to 20 negative. Okay, there you go. I'm sure somebody's complaining about the controls or something. I never understand that. Like, there's literally nothing wrong with the controls for this game. But again, that goes back to like Volume 1, right? Like, so many people complain about the controls for those games on Volume 1, and it's like, what'd you expect? Like, they took games from 1998, you know, and 2001 and 2004. It's not a control setup that people are used to. R&D, the smoke grenades. Oh yeah, we got to look at this. So there's a fox. Okay. Okay, so there's the logo. I wonder if that's what these are. Utilities. We'll check that out when I deploy. See what happens. Stupid, where you can go to war with the U.S. I didn't have the cause and fiction. The funds and connections come from the superpowers. Yeah, and I guess the way it was is that because of the Philosopher's Legacy, those funds were pretty much endless. And to have that many, you know, that much endless supply of funding to be able to just take whoever you want. Oh, okay. There's the logo. Yeah, I guess just the funds are so endless that you could just wage all these wars and never have to worry about, you know, superpowers and running out and all that. This is a new one, too. Cooperative operations. I love that. Co-op. Peace Walker. Dude, I had that shirt when I pre-ordered this game. Oh, shit. Back in 2010. I still have my Peace Walker shirt. I want to take a picture of that and put it on YouTube. I still have the same damn shirt that came with the PSP, because I have the... What is it? The Big Boss edition of the PSP was like this bitchin' ass green color. I have the Peace Walker version, which is the camo. And it came with a Peace Walker shirt, but that thing is so small now. Like, I could never, I could never fit that. Oh, that's a cool shirt. Hell yeah. Let's drive for peace, huh? Yeah, that text is blurry as shit. It's got dog tags on it. That's cool. UT. Every moment has its music. Oh, dude, I have that one too. I have that shirt, the Fox one. That's such a badass camo pattern, man. That looks familiar. Hell yeah, the Rat Eater uniform. Alright. Water. Hell yeah, tree bark. DPM. Big Che. Better than any MGS game. No offense to hardcore fans. Oh, hell no, dude. No offense here. Fucking hell. I love it. That's the German one. And then Naked Black. There it is. The Rat Eaters. Little shout out to Cataclysm Dragon. My damn 2024 World Cup partner. That's what we wore in the tournament. Was the Naked Red. Okay, so there's the Love Pack. And there's the gold shirt. The color provides no tactical advantage whatsoever. Yeah, these provide absolutely nothing. They're just fun to wear. That is cool as shit, though. I see peace, but it's just so blurry with the way the chest comes down. It kind of, you almost can't see any of the W or nothing, but it does say Peace Walker under there. All right. So we're going to stay in the jungle swamp area. So we kind of need, this is jungle, B in swamp. Oh, that's a good one. A in jungle, B in swamp. Yeah, we'll go with that one then. Yeah, I'll take that one out. Let's see, we don't need any of these. We'll take this, and I'll take this, because this will be my, whoops. There we go. This will be, the main loadout for everything that I do, pretty much. MGS 3, the naked skin is realistic, covers itself in mud and leaves. Yeah, it's pretty cool what they did. I do like the detail they did in that game. That was awesome.
Use Fulton Recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton Recovery on a soldier, get up next to them so the icon appears, and push the action button.
We're under attack!
Ah. Okay, I know what to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to charge in there. I think I can get past him pretty easy. I'm going to speed run this.
Use Fulton Recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton Recovery on a soldier, get up next to them so the icon appears, and push the action button. You won't have to worry about that one anymore. So long as none of his buddies show up anyway. Go ahead and use Fulton Recovery to bring the target in.
Freeze!
Looks like that soldier's out cold. Try using Fulton Recovery on him.
There we go. No, that is not Solid Snake. And there you go. Now, the box I have to upgrade because it shouldn't have broke open like that. So, can you call it? Dude, we can play co-op through the whole story with 4 people. So, like, you get 3 people together, let's fucking go. Look at that, 29 seconds, hell yeah. I don't think that that's my record, though. I gotta look on speedrunners to see what my actual record is, because I have this on that website. I tried to, man. Those motherfuckers are fast with that aiming. I think I'm only, like, rank 6 or some shit. Realistically, does the Fulton thing work? Yes, technically it does, because it has a GPS system to it. However, if you listen to Miller explain it in this game, it does not work, because you hear the helicopter up there. So the way it works in Peace Walker, they Fulton somebody straight up, and they turn a helicopter completely sideways and catch them as they come in. The danger of that is obviously cutting the dude to pieces. So it's like, no, that shit, I don't know how they thought they could get away with explaining something like that, but if they just left it to where it was what we originally theorized, there was a GPS, little transmitter on the Fulton itself, the balloon carries you to Mother Base. That's how it was supposed to be, or at least how we all thought it was. But then it's explained that that's not even it at all. Why does this still have a little... You know what? Hey! Error! Hopefully that doesn't take me out of this screen. Oh, that sucks. You guys can't see the online manual. Ah. I was going to go over the online manual. There we go. New all. Okay, cool. Whoops. Analyzer. We will need this. I got to upgrade that. So that way I can show you how to like scan for certain people's skills and stuff like that. Where the Fall into the sky. Support. Oh, a heavy body. Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Oh yeah. Contact. Okay, let's go to Commandante. Actually, let's see who's online. We can do this. Yeah, we'll do global. See if anybody's gonna do this. Sends that damn package. When are you supposed to get it, or does it not have a tracking on it? That's cool that you're getting that, though. I definitely spoil myself from time to time on that Konami website. Sometimes I can't help it. Actually, that might be too big. Let's try to... Let's just make it domestic. That way, it's not too bad. M16. Love pack. So I'll be in the swamp. Yeah. We shall take this and this. No! The connection was terminated. Ah. They said it sent shipping company, but it hasn't. Oh, yeah, I hate that. It just sits there and nobody gives you any answers. Does camo works in compared to 3? Yes. Yes, it does. In this, you're not looking... When you go to select your uniform, you're looking for A and S for the jungle, desert, and all that stuff. All those descriptions. And watch in the top right. So the top right of the screen, I'm 31%, down 56, 46, 56, 56.
Use the radio by going to the radio tab.
So it works the same as MGS3. And even all those specialty camos, like the gold one and all that, they do give you an index in this as well. Oh, that'd be cool if it came tonight. You definitely got to take a picture of that.
Free. What's going on? Free.
So I'm trying to get a certain amount of heroism and a certain amount of things so I can get the achievements for holding people up. Okay, so they have it like that. And when you upgrade your intel, you'll have a map. So you'll be able to see the area. Like, you'll be able to see the items and shit displayed on this area. And I think you can do it if you use somebody that's like I think you can do it when you use somebody that's like badass at intel and stuff too. But the higher your intel, the more stuff will be visible. So it's pretty cool.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
There you go. Yeah, using that online, hell yeah. Broken. Broken. The bridge. Alright, so we go in here, then we're going to the target goal. Oh yeah, that's right. So my little trick of doing all this.
Wait.
Freeze.
Wait.
Cool. We're just kind of having fun. I need to get... So the more... When you use your weapon, you're actually leveling it up. So you want to go for headshots. So that way you increase the level up score. Each weapon has 3 levels. And the higher the level, the more damage it does, like especially the Mark 22. So the more you level this up, the more of an impact these stun rounds will do, or these trank rounds will do. And when you aim for headshots, you're only increasing that level by a damn good percentage. Whoops.
Freeze.
Good. Now meet with the FSLN Commandante.
Oh,
He's inside
the other thing
building.
is, don't worry about
Fulton recovery.
somebody being inside of a building. If you're inside of a building and you need to Fulton somebody, because you can't carry people in this game, so just Fulton them in the building. Your balloon does not break in this game. So you don't have to worry about, oh shit, I got to make sure they're outside in order to get them. No, your recovery balloon goes right through roofs for no reason, so. Never like to cross it. What? Cross it? Okay. I think you just need a timeout.
Kenneth! Exit! No way. What do we do?
Sandinista's right. I'm looking for someone.
Looking for Santa Claus.
He's dead.
Why aren't they armed? They're prisoners.
They killed nuestro.
They were captured.
You're his daughter. And that makes you his delegado, right? Relax, I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got. I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know. How do I look? A little like
I think a
Jay?
better...
You Cuban?
Well, I mean, it's too late because they already did that. If they had the plans of Peace Walker, like, way before MGS 4, they should have had it to where
How do you get your shots?
in Peace Walker, it's Big Boss and Amanda that are Solid and Liquid's parents. That would have been pretty cool.
Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
Yeah, it was pretty stupid.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security, more like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Nowhere.
Oh, good God. Yeah, I don't think he made a good romance in this game, the series at all. Except for Snake and Boss. That was about it.
What they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
Yep, exactly.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
Yeah, so she would have ended up dying or something in battle to make sure to ensure that it went that far.
Have you seen the big transport?
Like, or even Miller. Like if Miller killed her because, you know, and try to play it off like it was something else or some other agency or something stupid, just to make him more of the villain. That would have been good.
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there. I don't recommend
Definitely
going
missed
to
opportunity.
We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us
Yeah,
with
they do.
information about our compas, and then
It's not like
kill
what
us
Sarah
with
Connor
bullets.
said. The future is not set.
This was our last hideout, the final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo.
You know what I did read in Kojima's own words is that Rising was originally meant to be a Gray Fox game.
It was La Esperanza. Our hope.
That would have been pretty damn interesting.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero.
There was a lot of pushback from it, so he kept it to where it was about riding.
You need a special talent to become cacique.
And then he couldn't work on it
Someone great to unite
because
all
he
of
was
us.
working on Ground Zeroes.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves.
So he left the rest of the team to do Rising instead.
Carry on his legacy of lies.
But he stayed the producer of it, so
No question.
that's pretty crazy. I guess he had like a whole.
But not one
He
of
already
them
had it
was
like
Papa.
written on how it was supposed to be a Gray Fox
See what I
game.
mean?
El Colibri!
Oh, damn thing is like $40 back then. I changed the AI voice to have a human voice instead of the normal bot voice.
Get down!
That's gonna make you. Snatchers. Get over here. Absolutely. It doesn't matter. You aim at it, it's going to dodge it. You don't aim at it, it's going to dodge it.
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot.
That damn Chico. He's been a thorn in our side since '74.
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa and suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well retreat. Over here! Find Chico! ¡Venceremos!
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's like singing as you're just shooting and it's dodging all your shit. Hell yeah. So, see right there, weapon experience. It's a rank 2. So plus 549, it's at level 1. And I need 5451 to get it at level 2. So like, the more you use your weapons, the more you're going to level them up. And the same thing with grenades. Use your grenades in battle. It levels them up and shit too. It only works when you're actually hitting something though. So what you can do to level up your shit really fast, I'll show you that real quick.
Snake, what was that thing?
It was an unmanned weapon, Miller. Calm down. We'll skip that part and just go to mission select. I'll show you how to level up your stuff really fast. It's good for like in the very beginning of the game. So go to the first part. Well, we'll go back to this part because the first part doesn't let you go back. I forgot. And what we'll do is I'll throw this in there and that. There we go. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I got it. Okay. How long can it take to 100%? Days, months? Oh, no. Depending on what you want 100%. I don't know what the trophies are because I haven't looked. So, I'm not sure what they are. But, oh, shit. This is the wrong mission. We got to do it in the beginning. Now I got no choice but to do the very first part. That's fine. Pursue Amanda. So we'll go here. If you want to unlock all the camos, all the weapons, all the items, S rank everything, it'll take you, because you need to do this with people. Or you have to do it with people to do that, to go as fast as you can. Couple months, depending on who you do it with. So like me, Cataclysm Dragon, and a handful of other guys that do this shit and help people platinum their games on PS3. Yeah, we get to get it done fast, like maybe a month. But the 100% everything on your own, it'd take months. Definitely take months. So this is how you would do it. You go to this first part, and eventually you'll come back, and you just shoot at this. See how it's got the little X marks on it, and it's automatically targeting it? You want to shoot those. The limbs do count towards leveling your stuff up, but you want the highest amount of points possible, so you want to just do headshots. So you just sit here and do that the whole time. And the one mission that does this is the Fulton Recovery mission. I believe it's mission... I think it's mission 12? Mission 11 or mission 12, the Fulton Recovery. Or cargo. It's a cargo demolition. You gotta destroy this container. And you just run down here and basically waste all your ammo. I'm just single firing it right now too. I'm not auto firing it because I don't want to miss. It also based off of consistency. So because I'm consistent with the accuracy of hitting this headshot and I'm not missing, it's going to be a better overall score for that. Let's do a couple shot bursts. I'm almost out of ammo, so we're good. You can also do the target practicing. So in extra ops, you'll have the target practice missions. Do the first 3 missions, take whatever weapons you want, just blast the shit out of everything at that range, then head for the goal when you're ready, which is really when you run out of ammo, and level up all your stuff there. So now that I did that, now we got this. So you see, that's all you're really doing. Just sit in here, waste your ammo. This counts towards them, you'll see. And I'm also hitting 2 targets at the same time with this grenade. Yeah, I just missed. It's going to be interesting to see that score. I like how the game community evolved over time. Yeah, it is. Alright, cool. Let's get ourselves... Grab another ration.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
I like it. Yeah, the hell with Miller. La-da-dee-da, la-da-dee-da.
The facility you're headed for is past that fence. to take out that gate.
All right. Shut up, Miller. Shut your bitch ass. Miller, you have no nipples. That was always the one thing that drove me crazy too with Phantom Pain, is like no matter what you do, you cannot get him to shut the hell up. Like I don't need you to guide me through walking. Like
Hide behind stuff.
that dude is
Long way around.
ridiculous.
Whatever it takes to stay out of sight. Your gun
Out
is
of
the
sight,
last
out of
resort.
mind.
It could just as easily kill you as save you. The percentage in the upper right is your camo index. The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your
Oh
fatigues
yeah.
will act as camouflage.
All right. Oh, and then, like, just do this. Like, I know, like, Phantom Pain, you get used to the mini map, but you just do that. Just have, to where this is already set up on your area map. That way you can always kind of like, okay, where am I going? Okay, I see it. And then quickly go there. Just a little
The indicator in the upper right serves as
Little
a
tip.
compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings. Keep your
My
eye on what's
headcanon
left
of
your
Roy.
life gauge on the left of the
Bro.
screen. To the right
Yeah.
of that, you'll see
I
your
think Roy
sight
Campbell
gauge.
would
Exhausting
definitely
it
be
will
more like
inhibit your
a
actions. Your
into the
life
lethal.
gauge will recover with time. The sight gauge too. You'll recover faster crouching than standing up. Lying flat works even better.
We don't want to go that way.
To press up against a wall, face it and hit the action button. From that position, you can do an enemy search to detect enemies. That also works while lying down.
So you see how it's like just the navigation? I'm just doing a couple little things just to kind of showcase it. Like how would you navigate through somewhere where you don't know where you're going or what it looks like? Just keep your map open like that and use it like that. It's like using a mini map, but we don't get a mini map, so
Looks like you're inside the compound. Security is tight. Stay sharp. A cardboard box? What are you gonna use that for?
Freeze.
oh, definitely not. Hell no. Miller was annoying as shit to me, dude. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't skip this. Yeah, Miller was annoying as hell to me. Like honestly, he should not have been the character they made him to be. He really shouldn't have. It should have been like somebody else. Because in Portable Ops, we already had, Roy Campbell come in there and save the day. And with Miller, it's like, he just became so annoying. And I couldn't stand him in Phantom Pain. God, that was so annoying. Really, it should have been somebody different. Yeah, Roy was definitely more like, we need to get the hell out of here and, do this and that. Like, he was very mission oriented and he was also like, he was a good guy. He didn't have some kind of like hidden agenda like Miller did. So you see that? Look at that. Look at the M16. Leveled up to 2. I did 11,124 and got that son of a bitch leveled up. I threw some grenades, got, plus 613 through the Mark 22. I only did like 5 shots or something like that. So I mean that's hell yeah. Heroism, we got plus 34 because we did some hold-ups. So, still got an S rank. Cutscene interaction bonus 10 out of 10. We didn't mess it up. With that, so you have certain scenes in the game where you have to hit, R2, triangle. I think it's like left and right and on the D-pad. So there's, as long as you don't mess it up, you get bonuses for that. So that's what I was saying. Like in the extra ops, you're going to unlock the cargo demolition. That's where you blow up the container. It's just easier if you do that, or if you want to do this, just have all your stuff already pre-set up and take the Infinity Bandana with you when you get that, which does not count towards your S rank. You can use the Infinity Bandana for all your missions and still get an S rank. Doesn't affect that at all. Which is how we also beat, custom Peace Walker, which is the hardest thing to do with an S rank with 4 people. We just use Infinity Bandana.
How's that map, Snake?
But that's how you do it. MGS 5 is the worst hypocrite. Oh, bro. And that's another thing, man. I can't stand it. And I get it. Like, he had to... It's like he's lying to you because he has no choice. If he was brutally honest throughout the entirety of Phantom Pain, it gives it away that, it's just somebody pretending to be Big Boss. So he kind of had to play that role. So yes, he's lying to you, but it's because you can't, Venom can't know the truth. That's why. But it's still annoying with just how, yeah. The 1911, yeah, why not? So we got our sniper rifle, we got our LOL, and we got our smoke grenades. Oops. There we go. So I always keep it on development status screen because everything that you unlock, all the blueprints and whatnot, you don't need to cycle through each individual thing. And if you do this, it's going to show everything, like how it does in Phantom Pain. But if you just put it on development status, this screen will have everything that's available to be developed. It won't just have every single thing that you have. So at least you can pick from this screen what you want. And the same thing for your items. So it shows the new ones that you just developed in case you forget what you put in there. And then it'll have everything that you need to develop afterwards right here as soon as it's available. So, and then you'll never have to go to that screen again. For all this stuff, the R&D, the other, like the keys, the bullets, you don't need to go to this screen. There's nothing there for you to see. And then eventually you'll have another menu here, and that'll be for your vehicles. But... oh. Brothers! Let us help all our Peace Walker comrades. Yes, we will. We definitely will. Since really, yeah, I definitely have. That is the truth. Oh, here we go. So now we got target practice, no limit. So with this one, this is pretty biblical. You can also have up to 4 people when you do that shit. So we don't need that. This is also another good way of leveling up your people. So you see how they got such low stats? You can level those guys up by using them. So you're pretty good to do that. We'll take a Mark 22. I'll take the M16, and we'll switch this out. Actually, no, we'll keep the grenade for that one, because I'll make that better. Who's not new? Am I not new? Oh no, Champa, he's part of us. He's part of the whole Peace Walker, Peace Walker legendary group. Alright, so in here you got infinite ammo. And just take your time with it. Just have fun with it. I missed again. There we go, headshot. That's how you know if you actually hit it. You'll get the little, that sound there. And on that screen where I'm going to shoot it, it shows you the location of where you shot him. Don't shoot the civilian. I know some of you will get tempted. Man, this is definitely, the analog stick for the PS5 is just slightly different, but it's really not that bad. I just got to get used to it. Nice headshot. The words are riding. Headshot! Nice. Right in your face. Whoops. Alright, so we'll do this. Ah, I wanted a headshot. Can I get a headshot from far away? Damn it. No. There we go, headshot from far away. There we go, moving headshot from far away. He's gonna go down. Whoops. Yeah, it's really... Let me do this. Oh, that's right. I can't control that. Never mind. I was gonna lower the sensitivity just a tad bit, but you can't change the sensitivity of your, for shooting. Oh, shit. Nice, 300. Ah, shit. Nice headshot while moving, baby. Get another one. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Oh. There we go. Whoops. Alright, so now I think there's something up here too. There should be like a... Can't remember if there was a hidden item. There should be like a special document. Oh, okay, here we go. T-shirt. Jungle fatigue t-shirt. You'll have like secret documents and shit like that all over the place.
Training exercise complete.
They changed the... Oh, really? Wow. How about that? Miss when the guns look like guns in Metal Gear games. 100%, bro. Oh, come on. There you go. And then look at all the score that you get from that. So, like, take advantage of these no limits. Run in there. You got infinite ammo, infinite time. Unload for probably like 5 minutes. Just give it about 5 minutes. Try to bang out as many headshots as you can. Always hit those little targets that come down from the ceiling, because they're usually good for 300 to 500 points depending on where you hit. I think it's 500 for a headshot. It's always 300 for hitting those square targets from the ceiling. So definitely take advantage of that. Level your shit up every time. See, for me, it's the other way around. I can't stand hearing Kiefer's voice, but him as Venom is okay because I get it. But I'm a big David Hayter guy, so I'm gonna... Oh, this is the score attack. Okay, cool. So we got 3 minutes to do this. Yeah, so I can't help it. I have to, David Hayter loyalist all the way. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the same place. Okay, so because it's the same facility, I shouldn't have a secret document or anything like that here.
Commence target practice.
10 out of 10, what's wrong with it? So... Who, Kiefer? Oh shit, whoops. Oops. Hang on, I'll have to read that after this. Damn. Oh man. Actually, here, let me do that. I gotta set this little semi-auto up. Love David Hayter, but no.
Get as many targets as you can before time runs out.
Well, you see, if you go by the way David Hayter explains it, they should all, technically, especially Solid Snake and Big Boss should have the same voice because he's a direct clone of them. So they would have the same vocal cords, the same everything. So he should technically have the same voice. And in the Japanese version, they do. It's the same voice actor for all the snakes. So it's only different for the American version. God, I got to get used to that sensitivity. It's a different sensitivity than what's on the PS3 with the analog stick. Ah. Here we go. Oh, whoops. Let me try to get a chest shot here. No chest shot? I just want a chest shot. 200 for the chest. I couldn't remember. Oh boy. I couldn't remember what it was worth for a chest shot. So I was just trying to. 100 for the arm, 200 for the chest, and uh-oh. Ah. No. There we go. Trying to get headshots here. Oh no. That's fine. Damn. Damn. Not good. Interesting. Oh no. Shit. There's that. Damn, now they're gonna go up faster. Oh yeah, way faster. Damn it. Nah. Yeah, they're going up so fast now. Is that it? Ah, I was trying to go for that head. No, like, the way David Hayter explained it, they all had the same voice. And in the Japanese version, they all do actually have the same voice actor. But in the American version, we don't. They're all different. And even Phantom Pain, the Japanese version, Venom and they're the same voice actor. So they only change them up in the American versions. But really, the guy that did Solidus's voice for us, for the American version, he should have been the one to be Venom, and he also should have been the one to be Big Boss in 4. But unfortunately, he ended up dying of cancer, so we couldn't, we never got to have anything else with him. We only had him as Solidus once, and then that was it. But, or even the guy, what's his name, Richard Doyle, that did Big Boss in 4, they should have had him come back and be our Venom, as well as, something else. But, well, actually, they should have had him come back and be Big Boss and Peace Walker, because then at least it would have made sense. We had a different voice actor for Big Boss for the first time in 4, and technically the original time would have been as Solidus because he was the perfect clone, so really that guy had the same voice. But he died, so when we had Richard Doyle as Big Boss in 4, he should have been the one to come into Peace Walker 2 years later, and then he also should have been the one to voice Venom. But it's, yeah. Oh, they're the same as always. Running around doing what they normally do. Alright, so we have to pursue Amanda. That would have been, well, no, that was Ocelot's voice actor. But yeah, if Kim, yeah, that was Ocelot's voice actor. Cam Clark, that was Liquid. We're gonna have to change that out for a smoke. What else do we got in here? We'll take a love box. Hardest mission in Metal Gear history? Pursue a woman. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think it's the Puyan mission.
Careful. They've got reinforcements coming.
Should be able to get up here. Just pick everybody off in the face. Stun grenades.
What was that? I'm seeing things. What was that?
Oh, there he is.
I'm seeing things. What is it? Get up.
Freeze.
There we go.
What was that?
Oh, you mean for Sons of... Yeah, in Sons of Liberty, he was voiced by the same guy, yeah. But he wasn't in 4. But the truth of that whole thing was there was no Liquid. It was just Ocelot the whole time. Ocelot was making it seem like he was possessed just to trick the Patriots, but that's where Kojima admitted that he messed up with all that, because he said the worst mistake he made was killing off Liquid in the first one. He said he should have made it all the way to the very end. Snake's Revenge is canon. Hell yeah, somebody fucking does it. There we go. That's what I like to hear. Snake's Revenge is canon. That'd be cool if that's the way it was. It's canon, and that was a Solidus. That was like his solo mission. Like, why couldn't there be 2 Metal Gear 2 games? One done by Solid Snake, one done by Solidus. Both of them going after a big boss. Because if you think about it, what if Venom did live after Outer Heaven, and he survived because of the Snatcher Project? And then he goes off, you know, and does another fortress. That fortress is infiltrated by Solidus, who has to take on a cyborg big boss. Meanwhile, the real big boss is at Zanzibar Land, and is taken on by Solid Snake. That would be fucking... That would be hilarious. Oh, you know what? We're supposed to be capturing people. I like somebody's explanation of it. They thought that Snake's Revenge, this person always considered it canon, but the way he canonizes it is in Metal Gear 2 when he's talking about these nightmares that he's had to live because of what Big Boss put him through. He says that Snake's Revenge is the nightmare that he went through in his mind. Did I get that? Okay, I did. Okay. Yeah, the way he looks at it is that Snake's Revenge is that nightmare. And I was like, that's a pretty cool way of putting it. Snake's Revenge is canon. Are you from Snake's Revenge? Metal Gear Awesome is the greatest series ever. I remember when it first showed up on Newgrounds.com. Directly behind me. Konami hired. I would definitely do. Honestly, if they did that, I would make another story about Venom, because Phantom Pain did not do him any justice. I would make two perspective stories in one game, one of Venom and one of Gray Fox. So it's like you're going back and forth between Venom and Gray Fox, but not the same as like Sons of Liberty did, where it's you do a tanker mission, then you do a plant. With this one, you're actually switching off.
You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge. Press the action button near the bridge's handrail to hang.
Because both are very important to what they had to do for Big Boss. And we've been denied a Gray Fox game twice and had something else take its place entirely, and it's kind of not really fair. Whoops. There we go. See ya. Almost there. 3 prequels and make Delta style remake for 1 and 2. Ooh.
Careful now. They might be holding FSLN soldiers prisoner.
Freeze. Start talking.
Fight like a man. Okay. You're coming with me. Aha. Document. Ooh, twin barrel shotgun. Delta style remake of it. I actually... It would be great if they did... I'll do you one better. Like, really, the MGS4 gameplay of that would be pretty badass. Like, if they put MGS4's gameplay into a Metal Gear 1 and 2 remake, holy shit. Like, that would be insane. The shit you could do with that? The possibilities are as endless as Miller playing the fiddle. Hell yeah. Tiger Stripe. Groovy. We'll take this guy with us too. Never leave a man behind. It's gotta be the box. Yeah, that's true, man. Like, there was, I had saved that article of Kojima talking about it was the pre-release of Phantom Pain. So Ground Zeroes was already out, and this interview, or at least this question, was in 2013. 2014. And he was saying that originally, after Phantom Pain, he was going to remake Metal Gear 1 and 2 to kind of fit the retcons and, you know, touch up things like making Big Boss Venom Snake in the first Metal Gear and shit like that, and clearing up all the things about Gray Fox on how it was a ruse of him being a prisoner. Like, he had to be a POW basically, so that way things worked out. But it's just shitty that You know, those were the original plans, and we didn't get that, so it's kind of.
Listen, boss. We both know you're the reason.
If Addy Shanker made a series on No My,
Thought into provisions.
I wouldn't mind a series if it didn't have anything to do with Solid Snake. Like, it would be nice if somebody made a series, but just have it about Gray Fox. Like, Solid Snake doesn't need to be in it. And I don't think anybody would really portray it right. And it's like we already know his story, but instead of touching on the stories we already know, touch on the things that we don't know. Like, do the in-between of Sons of Liberty and MGS4 when Raiden went off and rescued Sunny, left her with Snake and Otacon, then went off to join Eva's private army and got captured and turned into a cyborg, still managed to bust out of that and take Big Boss's body and bring it to Eva. Like, do it on that. You know what I mean? But, or do the Gray Fox story. Like, show what the hell happened to him. You know what I mean? Like, there's a huge gap between, well, not really a huge gap. Like, I did make the timeline of what Gray Fox did, and it's according to the lore itself. So it's not like none of it is a theory. It's legit what the hell he did according to the lore itself. But make a whole thing on him, like everything leading up to Outer Heaven and him having to go in there and basically stage being a POW. Like, that would be cool. They need to do something like that. Give us a story that we don't already have. Or do Cobra, the rise of the boss. Make that into a damn story. Or honestly, make another Venom story. They could totally do that. Have it take place right after. Could a Gray Fox game work? Well, Kojima wanted to make... So, I have the article for that too. He said that originally Rising was supposed to be Gray Fox as the main character. And then with all the pushback he got from the rest of the people in Konami, he said, okay, we'll make it about Raiden. And then they were fine with that. So, I don't even know what he originally had planned for that, but that would have been really cool to see. An actual Gray Fox story. I think it could work. If you do a Gray Fox story that takes place in, like, do it from 86 to 94. That is a hell of a story right there. Like, he did do a lot. You could also, you don't even have to stick to that either. You could also show, like, the late 70s when they were constantly going into the Civil War and when he went into Rhodesia and rescued Naomi. Like, you could do it on that one too. But it's just a matter of who's going to do it, because Konami doesn't really have a wonderful track record here. That's the problem. Swamp Jungle. I guess we could do that. Yeah, we could do that one. So many missed opportunities, yeah. But, like, if you look at it, like, Portable Ops was a great game. And Ghost Fable was a great game. Nobody's really given that game a chance. Rising was a great game, story-wise. Even Snake's Revenge was a badass story. But none of those had anything to do with Kojima. So they can make games without him. It's just, will they do it? That's the real... They don't need Kojima to make a good Metal Gear game. Even with Phantom Pain, he only did the chapters in that game that had the main characters in it. So anything that had Quiet, Man on Fire, and like Zero, Miller, like any Ocelot, anything that had their dialogue, he did those. But he didn't do anything else. That was other people. Whoops. Let me do that again. I messed up the first grenade. Alright. Time to get even.
It's gonna be tough to take out an armored vehicle with the weapons you've got. You'll want to think about taking out the guys in the unit first. The accompanying soldiers are armed to the teeth.
They're armed to the teeth, but they're not armed to the tits. There we go. All right. It's different when you don't have the sneaking suit, because then you have to, like, you gotta watch your shit. They hear your footsteps even in the smoke. Yeah. Thank God they don't have the night vision goggles from Phantom Pain. Holy hell. They literally see through this truck. Isn't there... I think there's a document around here. Oh yeah, then when you get your intel team up, you'll have a tab over here, an extra tab, to show how many guys are, or how many enemies are there. So you can keep count of how many soldiers you have. All the main ops vehicle ones have 10. So now I got 6 left, and that doesn't include the captain. So it doesn't include like the enemy commander who pilots the helicopters or drives the vehicles. Ooh, there's more ammo over there. Okay.
Can you take him down?
Don't shoot until his arm goes down. Otherwise, he'll drive off. And don't miss like I just did either. And because I have level 1 smokes, that shit's gonna disperse like real fast. Oh yeah, the sneaking suit was fucking incredible. Kickers. Favorites. Yeah, Ground Zeroes was like an enhanced, like a graphic upgrade to this one. I don't know. I always liked that portable ops suit. That sneaking suit in portable ops is pretty cool. I'm surprised they didn't put that in there. Yeah, I'd probably have to go with that one, the portable ops suit. That was always like such a one-hit wonder. It's a shame they didn't add that. Like they put the Peace Walker outfits in Delta as a bonus. I'm surprised they didn't put a portable ops one in there. They should have put the portable ops sneaking suit in there. The thigh highs, yeah, basically. Those damn boots, dude. Those leggings. I mean, yeah, it was a little bit goofy, but something about it was so cool. So you got choices here. I could either shoot at Chrysalis or shoot at this. You shoot at Chrysalis, Chrysalis dodges your shot. She cuts the cord to the Snatcher and drops. So might as well save her the trouble and break her back for her. I wish I could just close off,
Chico.
like...
What? What is it?
Like, it's a shame that I can't just,
Tobacco.
Yeah.
Like, to close this app and be on the main PlayStation home screen, it'll shut the stream off, which sucks, because I'd like to be able to go back and forth, like with Peace Walker and 4 and Ghost Baby. Like, I can't do that in one stream by streaming off the PlayStation, so I have to hook up the laptop and do OBS to do that, and it's just kind of stupid.
Somoza's Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua, across the Rio San Juan, and we ended up here. The only reason we've been able to keep on fighting.
Amanda.
The factory. You saw it?
The banana factory.
The banana factory.
A front. It's a drug refining plant. The KGB set it up for us to run. We used the income to buy food and weapons. Mi viejo never said a word, but we all knew. Oh, everyone except Chico.
Banana.
Everything we have. Our weapons, our compass. He brought it all together. We were going to rebuild.
She can
our
survive.
country.
Yeah.
Rebuild Nika with our own hands.
Was losing his voice. Yeah, it's like they...
Even if we had to dirty our hands.
I really don't want to zoom in on her, but fuck it. At least it's a grown-up. Look at what the hell happened to her damn femur.
Papa.
Holy shit. Her shin is missing.
Could never replace him.
A toe jam.
From us too.
Amanda.
There's no place left to regroup. No way to fight la revolucion.
Come home with me.
Here, I rolled you one.
Rolled you a doobie. We're gonna get stoned as fuck.
What about you? You're going after that cargo?
Yeah.
Yeah, with losing his voice, they try to say, so in this game, he's 39.
Looks like
Yeah, in this, he's 39 years old. And they wanted him to sound like, basically, he'd been smoking a lot. He was not necessarily tired,
We must get to
but
Irasu.
you should be able to hear it in the sound of his voice that
Leads there.
he just doesn't care.
We're holding Chico
There's
and
no
Papa
excitement
too.
in his life. And the excuse of why
Goes off to be by
David
himself.
Hayter had to be switched for Kiefer Sutherland in Ground Zeroes was because he wanted him to be somebody like closer to his mid-50s.
you're pretty worried about your baby brother.
Peace Walker takes place in 74. Ground Zeroes takes place in 75. So how the hell he would go from 39 years old to 54 years old in 1 year is just bullshit. And that's what David Hayter and Cynthia Harrell, even the guy that does Zero's voice, he called bullshit on it in an argument. He said that was the dumbest fucking excuse he had ever heard. He said that is not why he got swapped, but okay.
Ease his pain.
But yeah,
End his humiliation. If he gives in, if he's about to sell out,
he
his
looks for, yeah, he
organs,
does look like ace as
please.
shit. It's kind of interesting though, because even people that would have been like in their mid-20s
That's a promise.
at that time, if you look back, like you see like YouTube videos of it, they look like they're 20 years older than today's 20-year-olds. So it's like really weird.
We're still alive.
Is such a horn dog. Oh yeah, dude, Holly, Hoary Holly, fuck,
Always
she was the pinnacle.
living.
Even in the first Metal Gear game, you're supposed to have a Resistance member, Diane. She's supposed to be helping, guiding you through the base. What was she doing? She was off shopping. So that made a hell of a lot of sense, Kojima. Getting ready to play 4? Dude. I don't want to hear any complaining about those controls.
I'm Snake.
You can complain about the cutscenes, but not the controls. 15-hour game. Literally only 2 hours of gameplay.
Could it be?
It's going to be hard to stream that one because the last time, or the first time I streamed 4, it was just under 14 hours. It was like 13:53, I think, when I ended the stream. And it only kept 11 hours and 58 minutes of the stream. So, we're going to be missing out on the tail end of that one. So I'm going to have to split that one up. I guess I would do like acts. I'd do like act 1 and 2 on one stream, and 3 and 4 on another, and then I'll save 5 for the end. And then I can just go to the main screen and we'll go over the MGS4 database on that same stream. So that would be pretty cool. Yeah, it was in Galsburg, South Africa. And around Outer Heaven there was a home, so maybe it communicated with Snake. So the way it was is that Diane was supposed to be right there. She was supposed to be in Outer Heaven along with the guy that actually, I think Steve was his name, that answers the codec for her. And so she's out shopping. And the question is how the hell did Diane go shopping in the middle of a fucking war zone in Outer Heaven? Versus ops, here we go. You're making the bumpers the primary buttons? Okay. 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 Yeah, Galsburg, South Africa.
As you can see, she's doing fine.
Thanks, Miller.
Boss, one more thing.
Damn it, Miller. Kojima loves his hot scientist lady trope. Yeah. I think Strangelove was like a... I don't know. I think Strangelove was like Kojima's fantasy about his own science teacher or something. Like, she was... Holy shit, she was out there. Yeah. She was into that whole dominatrix shit. Medical. So we got medical and we got love. Amanda's in the love room. What can I say? That R&D is going to be stacked. And then once I start getting the S's and A's, like, oh my. Wait a minute, what? Yeah. Alright, so Amanda's in sickbay. We got to get her taken care of. 3 more guys for combat. That'll be good. We don't need a twin barrel yet. We got the rations, so we don't need the potato chips. We got a new Fulton system. And we got stun grenades. Now we have mechs. And there you go. I do miss this. Like, it's a shame that you can't... Like, you can Fulton anything you want in Phantom Pain, but why can you not take the helicopters anymore? What the hell was that all about? You should have been able to pilot that shit. Could you imagine deploying in Afghanistan with a fucking helicopter? Dude, I love the mod that's on PC for Phantom Pain's FOBs where you got, like, there's tanks on the platforms firing at you when you come in. Like, they have it like a World War III on FOBs. That shit is awesome. And then there's the helicopters on the FOBs. That's how that shit should have been. If you didn't call off reinforcements, that's what you had coming for your ass. Fulton Recovery, we did that one. The 2 Marksmanship Challenge. We'll do those later. We'll save the extra ops for things. So I'll go rescue. I like to get caught all the time. FOBs to near and narrow for 2. I don't know how that works. I watched a YouTube video on it. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Nothing's happened to Amanda's brother.
I hear you. There may be other Sandinistas held there too.
Not war zone. This was unofficial mission, so you're basically a soldier sneaking your base. It's not a war zone. Resistance. Yeah, but like, wasn't there... The way they call it, like outside of Outer Heaven, there was a war taking place.
Houses, huh? How do I tell which one?
Fuck. Now I gotta relook at it. But I could have swore that outside of Outer Heaven there was a war, and basically it was because of that. Once Snake went in there, you progress a certain way. It's now the war has officially broke out all around it. So people are actually fighting outside of Outer Heaven while you're inside of it. Was my understanding of it. I'll look at it again just to make sure I got that right. Has a lot of undertones. The Miller and Big Boss naked son. Miller and Big Boss rolling around in a sauna. This is my war. No, it's mine. Oh man. FOBs. Yeah, I don't know how it works. I know you can look it up on YouTube. There's FOBs with the tanks and the helicopters and like people shooting shit at each other the whole time. There's D-walkers on the FOBs. I don't know how they do that. In MG1, they weren't really resisting, but protesting because yeah, what happened was, so originally they sent Gray Fox because the U.S. government demanded that, you know, we send in the best, which at the time was Foxhound, to figure out what the hell was going on. So he sent in Gray Fox. Now, the way you kind of interpret that lore is that Gray Fox did not know that he was going to get captured, that he was kind of supposed to get captured. So he didn't know that there was a ruse being set up. He didn't know about Venom. So when he got there and he got captured, his last transmission was Metal Gear. He shouldn't have actually made that transmission. Had he had known what was going to take place, had he had known about Venom to begin with, really his transmission would have been, I don't see anything. But because we didn't get that, the U.S. government that was listening in on that transmission then demanded Big Boss send in another agent, because he purposely sent in his best agent so that way Gray Fox, the best Foxhound infiltration specialist, would report all conditions normal, basically. So then he sent in Solid Snake, who was a rookie to Foxhound, because the plan was Solid Snake go there and not be able to make it as far as Gray Fox did, and then die. And it would just, okay, there's no Metal Gear. We lost our agent, but at least there's no Metal Gear. And the whole idea is that, or at least the whole theory behind it, is that Big Boss, when he sent in Gray Fox, would have gotten a hold of Venom and said, look, I have no choice but to send in Gray Fox because they're demanding us do this. You know, you have to capture him, but don't kill him. And they didn't tell him anything yet. By the time Solid Snake got there, it was kind of too late for Big Boss and for Venom, because Gray Fox told him everything. But the one thing he didn't say was that Big Boss was behind everything. So that kind of gives us this idea that, or this implication that Gray Fox did know after he became the POW that his whole mission was just a bullshit mission to trick the West. And Gray Fox was already pissed off with the West because he couldn't get his girlfriend, well, his fiance, Gustava Hefner, into the United States at the time because it was closed off for immigrants. So he couldn't get her in the U.S., and that pissed him off. And he had a thing against politicos at that time. So that was kind of the perfect little setup they needed to entice and convince Gray Fox to betray his country. And it worked. But Solid Snake accomplished too much and went too far, just like Venom said at the end. And you know the rest. Holds up Gray Fox's agent inside Foxhound, because why does he betray? No. Yeah. Hopefully what I just said explained that part. That's why at the fall of Outer Heaven, that's why Gray Fox still flees with Big Boss, because he was behind it, but he didn't know about it until he became the POW. Told you I could. Hey, and you know, It's okay to cave. It's just that you were the one saying you didn't really want to do it. And don't say that I convinced you to buy that game.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Do I think Gray Fox could have tried again to get his girlfriend? No, he couldn't. So, like, the way it was at that time, the U.S. closed off immigration, is how it was explained for Gray Fox on why he was pissed off. They closed off. They canceled anybody being able to try to immigrate in, which was kind of stupid because she was already in Canada, and she was also like an Olympic. I think she won the Olympic gold. It was either the silver or the gold that she won. So it's kind of like, why wouldn't you let her in? She already had like a world-renowned kind of status. It's not like she was some, you know. But Gustavo was trying to also smuggle in her grandmother, and that was not going to work. So because of all that, Gray Fox was pissed off with the government and said, fuck this, and then he got sent to Outer Heaven. Now, he wouldn't have known the plot by the time he got there, because Big Boss wouldn't have had time to explain it to him, but he did tell, you know, Venom, like, look, dude, I got no choice. I have to send him there, but your orders are to capture, not kill. So, Ghost Babel and Pinnacle of it. Oh, yeah. Ghost Babel and Splinter Cell. I got both the Splinter Cell games on GBA as well. It's a shame. That would have been interesting to see Chaos Theory on Game Boy Advance, but it's just the first two Splinter Cell games.
Huh? I thought you were here for the birds.
Yes, thank you for admitting it. You did this to yourself. You bought that game. In a way, I even tried to talk you out of it, so that way you didn't do something you didn't want to do.
Oh no, Amanda!
She's safe. Don't worry.
You sure?
We're patching her up back at my place.
She's hurt?
I said, don't worry. It's just a broken leg.
Her country disowned her for some... Okay, so yeah, she was from... she was Czechoslovakian, and she served in the military. And she was trying to flee there and come to the United States. She was already an Olympic skater out of Calgary, so she would have had a Canadian citizenship. So it just, that's what I mean. Like, the dude put so many plot holes in his own damn story, and it's like he doesn't realize how dumb he is half the time. But the fact that she would have been a Canadian citizen, so why Gray Fox didn't just go over the border with Naomi and then live with her is like, what the fuck? No, yeah, she was in the Czech Private Army. She was a PMC.
Nobody knows. None of our compas ever got close.
Big Boss pushing a kid. Yeah. I mean, shit, in a way, he did it to Gray Fox as well. When Gray Fox rescued Naomi in 80 and took her to America, it was Big Boss that brought the both of them into America, and then Gray Fox raised her until college. That's their lore. He didn't have shit to do with anything from 1980 until 1988. So for 8 years, Gray Fox basically had peace and quiet raising Naomi as a little sister in America. In 88 is when the whole thing took place with Gustavo and him trying to get her into the United States, but it wasn't working. She was ex-military. Yeah, she was ex-military. I put it in the that Gray Fox lore video that I did. It's in there. It's just an hour of nothing but Gray Fox. Everything from start to finish. His beginning all the way to his end. It's just a whole thorough lore video. No theories, no nothing. It's just everything that's based off of what we've been given in the whole franchise. From his days as a child soldier, all the way to dying as a cyborg. And I made sure I put Gustavo in there, because she is an important part of his story. She's like the reason why he kind of gave up hope. And he fucking killed her, so...
You're damn right it is. The road they use to transport stuff is the same one mi viejo used to smuggle
I think...
drugs.
Let me see here, how did that happen? The way he put her story in together, like how she was, you know, in the Czech military and then she became a figure skater. I don't understand why he would put that together, but
I managed to sneak into the plant a few
yeah.
times and tried to set it on fire.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how it's like that, isn't it? How
Everyone
he
treats me like a child.
he didn't know who the hell she was, but yeah, he was very pretty much the same minded.
Chico, growing up means choosing how you're gonna live your life. To do the right thing, you sometimes have to leave the things you care about behind. Parents, family, your homeland.
Mi viejo. Papa.
Chico, look at the photos.
Mi viejo.
He's gone, but there's one thing you don't ever leave behind. Your memories. Keep them safe. You want to get out of here, Chico?
I do, but...
Come back with me. Your sister's waiting for you.
I can't go back. I can't face everybody.
Dr. Madnar, yeah. Madnar saved Big Boss after Outer Heaven, put him through the Snatcher Project, made him a cyborg. Then he comes back after Raiden gets captured, trying to find Big Boss's remains, turns him into a cyborg. And then Guns of the Patriots happens. Yeah, interesting how old that guy already was. He was like 80. Somehow he lived for another 20 years.
Okay, then. I'll put you out of your misery.
What?
Oh, thank God. Do it!
Last words. Shoot. You are only going to kill a man.
Well, the thing is that, so Gustavo's description of Gray Fox is that
Just wasted a bullet.
he was very timid and shy. She didn't see the hunter that everybody had known of him to be. And nobody knew the other side of him that only she knew. So, and he would have known about her. Well, he really wouldn't have known about her being, you know, with her military, because that happened after they split. Like, they were supposed to get together and link up in America, but that didn't happen, and then he disappeared for a year. So then she joined the Czech Special Forces group, and that was kind of like her way of trying to find him, and it just didn't work. So really, it was the skating first, then it was the military part.
Snake is fine.
She went from being an Olympic skater to a Czech Special Forces or something like that. There was like a little acronym for it of what she joined in the Czech military. I can't think of what it's called now, but yeah, taking friends' wives. Oh man, yeah, that was stupid too. And then the whole thing was just a setup. Like, it wasn't even him. He only married Rose to keep her hidden from the Patriots. Like, it wasn't like, oh, what the hell. That did not even need to belong in that game.
I take it you didn't enjoy the trip.
What's the big idea? Dragging me off in a balloon? I might as well have taken a Calibri.
At least you got a nice view. Or are you afraid of heights?
Whatever. I just wish you would explain it to me first.
Would you have agreed to go if I did?
Thank you for saving us, Snake.
Amanda, a word of advice.
What?
Stop treating him like a child.
Yes. Yes, I know. You're right. I shouldn't.
Amanda, you're coming back after your leg heals, right?
Of course. We still have work to do.
We, huh? Are you sure you've got Chico's future in mind when you say that?
What do you mean? We're sworn to our father's cause, to helping the revolution succeed.
You gave Gray Fox a happy ending and had him retire after Outer Heaven? Dude, that's a good one. I think he should retire after Outer Heaven and then show back up like an MGS4.
Well then, you can
if he retired after Outer Heaven, and then showed up in MGS4, like in like Chapter 2 in South America, holy shit, that would have been better. Like Snake gets surrounded or something, you know what I mean? Like before his fight with Laughing Octopus, and it's Gray Fox that just came in there and mowed them down from the woods, and then shows up, and it's like, you know, that would be the flashback of like hitting X to see the flashback scenes of Gray Fox when he was younger, like in Outer Heaven, and that would have been wild. That would have been better. That'd have been way better. Let's tell this drunken PTSD-ridden. Oh my god. Roses for the streets. Oh fuck. Oh man. See, and that's why a lot of people theorize that Chico was Gray Fox, because his whole one day I'm going to be a hunter and he did this and that. And I'm like, no, it can't be, because Gray Fox was already a thing 10 years before this. So, however, that would have been better. That would have definitely been interesting. So, Snake's Revenge is a generic plot before. Oh, fuck yeah.
Let me guess. You want to start running ads in the local gossip rags?
Please.
Start running ads. Join your MSF war now. Uncle Miller needs you. Not wants you, needs you. You'll get no pay. You get to sniff Cuban cigars being smoked around you all day. And good luck with the rations in the mess hall we don't have. One table, 75 soldiers. We're steady growing. Oh, hell yeah. I can't wait to do all that shit. We're gonna fucking deliver everything to everybody. James Bond, Billy. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. I mean, shit, a lot of it's James Bond inspired anyway. Hell, that's what Snake Eater is. 007 inspired story. Well, stolen story, inspired story. Oh, hell yes. No, I don't need no tutorial. Oh, this is insane. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have any comrades on here. Alright. Well, basically, if nobody's seen this shit before, when you get something sent to you, you're going to check the inbox. Obviously, nobody sent it to me. And if you want to see your stuff you sent out, you'll go to the outbox. And that'll only stay in there as long as it takes to be delivered to whoever you send it to. When you create that, you select your guy, or you select your comrade's ally. So now you can do friends of friends. And you select them, put them in there. Here's the date. We can do it for today, or I could change it and send it to you tomorrow. Music. Happy birthday. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Or when you want to get somebody's attention, want them to play a game with you, let's play. Or that special day like Rose confiding with Ryden that she's pregnant with Campbell's baby. Put that in there. Contents, you can select anything you want. Ammo if they need it, which has happened before. Tea, whatever you want. And then you hit finish and then you send. And then that's it. And then they'll get it and then the person will send you a gift back. Hopefully, unless they're a prick. Which can happen. So, alright, well this is going to be the end of this stream for me for today. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Probably around the same time, somewhere around in the afternoon. So, this was pretty cool. I don't mind it so far. It's pretty much the same as what it was on the Xbox. There's really no difference at all. The controls seem fine to me. There's nothing laggy, like no laggy inputs or any of that. So, oh my. We could either do this tomorrow, or I can start MGS4 tomorrow, so that way we kind of see what that looks like so far. And, everybody can kind of make up their minds. You really... did they do a good service to MGS4 or not? So, yeah. We could do that. Or I could just keep going with Peace Walker. It don't really matter to me. But I'll put a little poll in there. I'll put one in there now. And see if anybody wants to see 4 tomorrow or stick with Peace Walker. So, personal opinion from me, fanfic Raiden would be a female. What do you think? Stay a male, man. It's, well, you know, originally Vamp was supposed to be a female, so, and they changed into a male. So, yeah, why not? Try it. Make Raiden a female. Instead of Jack, make it Jacqueline. You could do that. I don't see a problem with it. Everybody kind of considers him a female after Sons of Liberty anyway, so it's kind of... But that's just more of an insulting thing. But, yeah, thanks for coming, guys. And then I will see you tomorrow. Take care.